All right, guys, this video is about her not having the tools to keep a man. Now, a lot of you guys are probably distracted over the hooting and hollering. Now you have the common woman. Remember, you watch these videos, these interviews about what they look for in a man or what they expect out of a man. Pay close attention to them never saying what they're bringing, what they have to offer to the man, how they're going to help the man be a better guy, how they're going to help him grow, how they're going to be his peace, however you want to word it. Pay attention to how they never say, oh, this is what I have to offer to men. Never say that. The sad reality is a lot of these women, the average woman, the common woman, they look at men as simps, or oh, you're supposed to give me a lot of money because I'm a woman, or oh, we're dating, so you're supposed to do everything because you're a man. You're supposed to do everything. I don't supposed to do anything. That's a negative. Growing up, their mom, or they was probably foster kids, or whatever like that, or obviously had a messed up upbringing because their mom let them down. The average, I don't know if it's like this for every different group of people, like Asians or Hispanics or like Jews or whatever like that, Jewish people. I know this for a fact. In the black community, the mom, 9 times out of 10, they plot on their daughter. They don't want their daughter to be better than them. They don't want their daughter to be successful, so they already give them a handicap. Remember, not just them, but quite a bit of women, deal with sexual assault at a very young age. So I know in the black community, normally when that happens, they do everything to keep it quiet. That's just how it is. That stupid shit black people be doing or whatever. They their own enemy. I'm gonna say that. So a lot of times, especially if she's a black lady, like, again, I like saying black is a misrepresentation, but you know what I'm talking about, like the Native American people. I don't know nothing about no Africans. I don't know how they do, but them. And some, they come from different parts, but whatever. I'm not gonna get into that, the history lesson. They're already starting off at a handicap. The chance is they most likely have been sexually assaulted, and or their mom has been plotting on them at the very beginning, because they in that community they tend to be jealous of their daughters. Especially if their daughter is pretty and their mom is butt ugly. That's a given. I hear stories all the time about how even the siblings would attack the girl or the women the girls in the young ladies in the family, in the household. So the dead giveaway is, you can tell they came up in a, not necessarily a terrible upbringing, but like in a mediocre household, because they'll have a wig on. They never wear their own hair. They always got wigs on. Not saying nothing wrong with extensions, and you know how they do with the like they say, the black hairstyles. So a lot of that takes, you just not gonna be able to achieve a lot of them known black hairstyles at a young age, because it takes a lot of hair to pull it off. So again, women, they like to dress up. I'm not bashing them. They like to dress up. They especially black women, they got a lot of style to them. So that's just a given. Of course, a lot of people, not just in America but outside of America, they copy black women, whether you care for that or not. But they have a lot of style to them. I'll say that. I'm not saying about stuff they doing to enhance their hairstyle. I'm talking about like wigs, bro. Like, that's a dead giveaway. Especially when you see these little girls, they're just wearing. I'm like, why is this girl wearing a wig, bro? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? Long, flat hair. You know how they go. They already groomed their daughters to hate themselves, because why are you not representing who you are? Why is everything you're doing not representing who you are as a woman, as a colored woman, if I can say that? It doesn't make any sense. So you can already tell, like, when you're looking at this, okay, something ain't right. Because go to a Hispanic family, you won't see the daughter with a shaved head and she always putting on wigs, or like she's altering herself to look, in their eyes, they think they look pretty. No, you just make yourself ugly. A lot of girls, they not even ugly, they make themselves ugly. You guys know what I'm talking about, because the accessories they put on their body Not on top of they messed up attitude. So a lot of girls are not ugly. They just make them. Okay, prime example. You probably don't know or whatever like that. It's a rapper called Sexy Red. That girl, oh, listen, man. She has some fucking features. That girl is straight up fucking Native American. I do a lot of whatever, man. Anyway, if you just put her on mute, just pause the music and just pause the video in general. Actually look at her for a good 3 to 4 minutes, and you will see that she's not ugly. This get past the makeup, the hair, all that crap, the piercings and all that stuff like that, and just look at her, bro. That woman is not ugly. She just put on all these attachments and accessories that make her look like off. It make her look off. Remove the tattoos, remove the piercings, get rid of the wigs or whatever she got on her head, and I guarantee you, like, man, she look good. Yeah, cause she not ugly. It's just like the stuff that they do to themselves, that they think, okay, I'm ugly. First of all, they believe they're ugly, but it's not that. It's just they believe they're ugly, but they're not. They just have low self-esteem. That's what I'm telling you guys. So what that'll happen, and like normally, not saying you come from a low income area and like that, but it's just a lot of them just they're in that environment to where they just feel like they're not pretty. They're comparing themselves to other women, which you should never compare yourself to nobody else. So they're already doing that. But in reality, if you just take away the lipstick, well, not the lipstick, you take away the piercings, the tattoos, the wild wigs, or whatever like that, you'll see that, hey man, she looking kind of good. And remember, she's slim. She's not obese, nothing like that. So you already gonna look at her because she's fit. Now I'm not saying she go to the gym and nothing like that. She just a slim chick, so she already winning because of her body size. You know what I mean? How she look. Her physical features. She not out of shape. She's a slim chick, so she's already winning. She's already in the top 2. So remove all the accessories she have, remove all the tattoos, and all the pictures. I promise, really just look at her for about 3-5 minutes, and really just let it sink in, because a lot of people that look at somebody for a split second, they judge them like, no, you're not letting it marinate. Actually, just sit there and just look at her, bro. Like, really look, like, see through all that stuff that she got on, and I guarantee you gonna be like, damn, she looking good. Yeah, bro. Yeah, but it's sad to say that she don't think that. You know what I mean? Because that's just what it is when you have low self-esteem. You start to do that stuff that's not necessary. Like, I don't know who. Ours is an environment. Whoever was in her environment hyped up to do that or whatever. And you gotta remember, a lot of them girls, like I said, them girls, they are not friends, bro. They do all that stuff on purpose because they're jealous of you. They don't want you to be, they know that you're pretty, but they don't want you to see that. So a lot of them girls, they'll lie to them, them girls were like that to try to get them out the way. So they're like, oh, she ugly now. She believed in my lies. A lot of them will do that. So don't believe when someone's telling you to, oh, do this, girl, you gonna look good. If a female, females that do watch this video, don't be believing them girls you hanging out with to be like, oh yeah, girl, do this, you gonna look good. No, don't do that. If she not telling you to get your ass in the gym, you know what I mean? Like if you out of shape, she not telling you to get to the gym and start eating better, then don't pay attention to that. But she not telling you something like that, don't pay no attention. Because you got the women out here, they hype these girls up so they can crash, bro, like crash and burn, so they can get them out the way. Now I don't know the girls, like, she probably still hanging out with, I don't even know. But the girls that she was hanging out with, before she got a little famous or whatever like that, I don't know, but I guarantee you all a little ugly. I guarantee you, I probably is what it is, like, because she's not an ugly girl, believe it or not, just that the people that she hung around with in the course of her environment, influenced her to do that to herself. Now, I'm gonna say this, luckily, with modern technology, she can get that crap removed. It's nothing but tattoos. Get the tattoos, remove the piercings, get rid of the damn wild ass wig, and she gonna be just fine. So it's not to the point where she's getting all these, I heard she got like little cheap ass breast implants or whatever like that, but you can fix that. She can go and get better, breast implants or whatever. So she can fix that, but it's nothing that she needs to do to alter herself. That's when a lot of women start to go south, because they start altering themselves. Like, you didn't do that. Like her, if she just didn't, I want to see. I'll probably Google it or whatever. I want to see how she looked when she was like in high school, or just out of, after high school, like because she's still young. I want to see how she looked in high school or whatever, because there's nothing wrong with her, bro. That girl is perfectly fine. That's a prime example. But anyway, so back to what I was getting at. Now I lost track. I keep doing this, but there's always something I got to bring up for example, whatever. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the girls. They don't have the tools to obtain a man. Like I say, any one of them can get a guy. If you're giving up your body for free, for nothing, you're gonna always have a guy come in and come out. You won't keep them, but you always have a guy come in and come out until they just, even if you just, you just let go of yourself, whatever. You got plenty of fat girls who getting pregnant and stuff like that. They never have a man, but they be having a whole bunch of kids or whatever. Like I said, they give them a guy easy access. So of course, a guy who's down bad, he gonna take whatever he can or whatever. But that's really what it is, because they haven't been trained on how to have a relationship, how to pick a quality man, how to get through thick and thin. The generation now, their parents are out there competing with their daughters, but their grandmas, not all of them, but majority of the grandmas are still solid. They give them the tools and stuff like that. They need to obtain a actual relationship, a family. But a lot of them don't want to listen to their grandma because she old. She ain't out there moving fast. She ain't up to what's up to date nowadays. She ain't on to all that stuff. So they just discard her. But yeah, that's really what it is, especially in the black community, because a lot of them girls, they start off losing. If they had already been a victim of assault, their mom is definitely gonna do a lot of damage to them before they get there. Because especially if the mom are fat, automatically she gonna encourage her daughter to get fat. She gonna brainwash. That's a real thing, believe it or not. You tell somebody something over and over again, and they live with these kind of women, so they with them for years. So you gotta imagine somebody telling you something for every day for years and years in and years out. Eventually, they gonna either believe it or not. But it's a strong point to where they gonna just believe it. You know what I mean? That's all it is. All they doing is using their daughter for a crush to when because they already out the game. So now they look for somebody to take care of them, whether it's financially or help them, clean the house and all, cook for them. That's what they doing. So a lot of them be doing that with their daughters or whatever. So you gotta be very cautious when you're dealing with a black woman, because a lot of times they dealing with that. So a lot of them come out obese. A lot of them come out with terrible attitudes, and a lot of them come out with high mouths because their mom put them in their terrible position, because their mom is jealous of them. They don't want them to succeed. They don't want their daughters to be better than them. They don't want their daughters to look better than them. They don't want, and the worst thing, they hate to see their daughters come home with a guy that they never had a chance with. Because, a lot of parents, they want to live through their kids or whatever. So, you bring in a good-looking, young, handsome man, and then her mom sees it. 9 times she gonna get jealous. Oh, that's the guy I always wanted or whatever like that. She never could get. You know what I mean? Or and this is what it is. Or she probably had a guy like that he just didn't care for. Or, just stuff like that. So they get upset at you and their daughter because that's the life that she wanted, but she can't have it no more because, like I say, she already over the hill. So be very cautious when you dealing with this woman. If you want to take it serious, if you want something serious with her, you have to investigate. You have to do the Carfax on her, and then you got to find out what her family look like. Do she have a mom and a dad? I know stuff happened. Her mom probably died or something, or actually, her dad or whatever, or both of them probably gone. That's something that you got to really pay attention to, because you'll have women who don't have a foundation on what it is to actually be with a man. Like I said, they thinking they winning because they letting all these guys run up in them, and then some of them will give them a couple dollars, and then they hooting and hollering about it online. You just a hoe. That's all it is too. A lot of them don't want to accept it, but a lot of them are becoming to accept it because guys are no longer even looking their way. So that's a lot of that going on, to where you have to really understand, okay, she seemed like a nice girl. Let me see what her family look like. Her family all over the place and this and that. You gotta be very careful, bro. Like, hey, you treading in dangerous waters. And a lot of guys, who've been raised up in a 2-parent household, they already been groomed to be, okay, make sure she in a 2-parent household no matter what. No matter what. And a lot of them, like I say, the rich stay with the rich, right? They hang out with the rich. This is what it is. So a lot of girls are getting mad because, oh, that's the guy I like. They say, yeah, but you don't have the tools, you don't qualify for him. And a lot of them just go off for looks, like, oh, he look good too. Like, nah, that ain't it. You don't have the tool. You don't qualify for that guy. Just because you look good and you young, it don't mean nothing. But a lot of girls that'll do that, they so naive, and then they get mad when the guy just turn them down or ignore them. It's like, nah, because you're in a broken household, your mom was on crack, you know what I mean? And you out here, nah, the dudes ain't want to deal with that, because believe it or not, no matter how good she may make it sound, you're going to have to deal with them parents at some point in time. So if you dealing with a chick who just straight up poor, best believe, bro, you doing good financially, best believe she gonna always come to you, bro. It's not only that, her parent or parents are gonna encourage her to come to you when they need help. So you're gonna be taking care of her and her family. So keep that in mind. It's because she look good, this and that, oh man, I really wanna be with her. Okay, bro, but remember, if you're dealing with a poor chick, especially if she not doing good herself, you're gonna be the financial guy. You're gonna be that guy who got to pay for everything, bro. You're gonna be the one they always call. Her mama got your number, her daddy got your number. Her daddy don't even know, don't even come around, never took care of him. But he got your number. Her cousins got your number. Her grandma got your number. So you gotta be very careful. That's why with rich people, they don't hang out with poor people. You got some idiots. I'm gonna say this, you got them rappers. That's why they getting killed right now, because they want to go back to their hood. I'm like, why are you a successful millionaire? Why are you hanging out with crackheads and criminals? And then people be acting all crazy when they get killed. It's like, nah, you did that to yourself. Why would you hang out with crackheads and criminals and you're a successful millionaire? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So there you go. So that's what it is. A lot of girls, they only have their looks, but it's like you don't have the foundation. Not saying she can't build them, but you don't have the foundation to acquire a man. That's just what it is. They don't have the tools to acquire a man. Like, it's not just about looks. Can you cook? Are you nurturing? Can you teach your kids how to be a productive citizen? All this stuff matters, but all they have is looks, and it's like, that's not it. That's not it. So you really have to understand, guys. I'm gonna say this too. You're gonna run across a lot of pretty girls who's poor, but you gotta understand, like, okay, what's a situation? I mean, obviously she's poor, but like, what's a family like? You gotta investigate the family, what you get yourself into, because you don't want to deal with these women if they don't have anything to offer. So it's so important to be like, man, she look good, this and that, man, but her dad's on, in and out of the prison, and he be always beating on his wife and this and that. Like, you gotta remember, bro, like, you can't accept that. If you accept it, you part of the problem. So that's what it is. Like, I understand, like, you really, a lot, I'm gonna say this too, because a lot of you guys, you use your penis instead of your actual brain. So you let your penis control all your decisions. So you just can't be getting with these women or chasing after these women who don't offer you anything but sex, bro. Like, it don't work that way. Especially, like I said, if you're a successful guy, even if you're not a successful guy, if you're doing okay in life, you can't afford to deal with no women like that, bro. It's gonna cost you in more ways than one. It's not just gonna be about your money. You know what I mean? If anything, your parents go, mom is already poisoning them or will poison them. Because, like I say, if she dealing with them bums or whatever like that, her mom, they ain't got no expectation, but she dealing with a good guy, a guy who's just doing great for himself. Her mom will automatically, oh yeah, her go ahead and get pregnant, and child, she gonna put all that in her head and she gonna do it. That's why you see a lot of these sadness, not just black women, but you see these women out here now, they just using kids as a money. Great been doing that, but now they got the marriage thing on top of that too. Now they can hit you with 2 payments, okay? He gonna marry me, I'm gonna divorce him, he gonna have my kids, and I hit him with child support. So she hit you twice in your wallet, you know what I mean? So just be very cautious there. She don't have anything to offer for you, bro. Like, you just gotta keep moving. Best believe, no matter how good she look, how cool she sound, it's gonna cost you, bro. This is what it is, man. So I know some guys be like, oh yeah, it'll be all right, I just won't deal with her parents. Nah, bro, cause she gonna feel bad about her parents, the way they live, and her mom's cell phone always off, her little $20 cell phone bill is always off or whatever, and she gonna feel bad. She gonna, of course, she don't have no job. I don't know why she don't have no job, but she ain't gonna have no job. You gonna be like, oh, she look good, I'll take care of her. Okay, go ahead and be that guy. And all of a sudden, she gonna bring it up to you, oh, my mom, she need help with her cell phone bill. You're gonna start off small, then next thing you know, you're gonna be taking her ass back and forth to dialysis and all kind of stuff, bro. She gonna want you to move in furniture for and all this stuff like that, so you always gonna be ripping and running, like, and they're not gonna offer you anything, bro. You're not gonna get rewarded for that. Nah, bro, you're not gonna benefit off that. You just wasting your time. They're not gonna do better because they got somebody like you who over here take care of the whole family. So why would they want to do better when they got a sucker like you that's taking care of everybody? So they gonna stay where they at. If anything, he gonna get worse. They gonna look at you as a free ATM. So don't put yourself in that situation, bro, over here trying to be, Mr. Cool and, oh yeah, I got it. Okay, all right, man. So just keep that in mind, man. When you get with these women, And of course, they all got side story. You gotta remember, after 26, they done for it. So you got a grown ass woman in her 30s and, you know what I mean, late 20s, 30s. You ain't worried about no women in no 40s. And she over here talking about, oh, she can't find no good man. It's her, bro. It's always them. They'll never tell you the truth. It's always them, bro. Don't believe the BS, bro. It's always them. So don't even waste your time with no female like that. You gotta remember, they've been dating. I ain't gonna say date. They've been getting down since they early teens. So you gotta remember, that's why I say once they hit 26, they done for, man. So you gotta remember, they've been getting around their early teens, racking up all these bodies or whatever like that. Then you gonna tell me when you meet her, she gonna tell you she don't know why she can't find no good man, or why she can't keep no man. Like, nah, fam, don't believe the BS. Like I said, if you just want to bend over and keep it moving, that's on you. But you know, these women, they'll make it sound believable. Remember, they're not doing nothing productive that night. They're not cooking. They're not learning how to sew. They're not learning how to balance the checkbook. You know what I mean? They damn sure ain't going to no motherfucking gym. So they got all the time in the world to bullshit. And they always talking about, oh, I'm busy online with a little date. Say, oh, I'm very busy. No, you're not busy, fam. You laying on somebody's floor on your phone. That's all you doing. So again, guys, I'm gonna say this too. Even if you're not in shape, you know, to a certain extent, I ain't saying you know no fat bastards, but I ain't saying you gotta be no no man physique or nothing like that. Don't be getting with no bad built ass female, bro, who just fucking out of shape. Like, nah, fam, she ain't. I'll guarantee you this. Out of you and her, who gonna be the one who's mostly busy? So who gonna have more free time? All right. There you go. So why are you out of shape? So especially meet these girls who, you know, these young girls, why are you out of shape? Like I told you about the chick, I'll tell you about the one who mom died or whatever. She had no kids, you know what I mean? None of that crap. Living a stress-free life for the most part, low stress life. I told her, I said, why are you fat? So luckily she, like I said, she got her gym and she started working out. But yeah, like, you 21 years old, why you fat? You got no responsibilities, you know what I mean? And most times you ain't got no job or whatever, so you damn sure ain't got nothing going on. You got, if anything, you spend all your 8 hours at the gym on the regular, but that's what it is, man. So when I see him, don't be I'm at this intersection trying to see what he gonna do. Yeah, he should have went. But yeah, so yeah, don't be feeling bad for him, bro, when you see him, they all beat down or whatever. Like, nah, bro, like, you gotta remember, you know, everybody got the same, what they be saying, everybody got the same 24 hours. What you gonna do with it? I'm gonna say this, 9 times out of 10, a female, she ain't doing nothing productive with her life, bro. So if they ain't working, which they barely doing, you know, they got all the time to better themselves. The same way me and you going to the gym, the same way she can go to the gym. Oh, I forgot, they go to the gym, they just want to take pictures all day. I was on the treadmill last night. On the Stairmaster, this little chick. And like I say, it's sad because you already used to it. You know what I mean? So you just whatever. Get on the Stairmaster next to me. She get on there about, I don't even know, like 4 minutes. So I'm like, okay, doing cardio, and then she taking pictures. I'm like, all right. She get off, she taking more pictures. I'm like, okay, so you just did that. You got on the Stairmaster just to get a little sweat, so you can take your pictures, make it seem like you're working out. Like I said, most of them females, they don't be doing shit, bro. They just go there to bother us guys at the fucking gym. So I know I'm hearing more and more guys starting to really push men's only gym, which I'm 100%. You know, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with doing that or whatever. So hopefully we can get some guys that's really gonna make that happen. But anyway, yeah. So remember, guys, when you meet these women, the average chick doesn't have any skills. She doesn't have any skills to keep a man. Remember, just because she letting guys run up in her, that's not a skill. You know what I mean? Because if she ain't not telling you something, or she not really worried about she telling you something, she has to tell you, she has to show you. If she's not doing something for you to make your life more comfortable, a little more easier, then she's a waste of time. That's all it is to it. Stop worrying about looks and go off the quality of women. I'm trying to tell you, but the average chick, and I'm gonna say too, a lot of them girls, they do that to themselves. They want to be angry. They want to be oppressed. They want to whatever. They want something to talk. Like I said, a lot of them they chaotic. They want to be in them messed up situations on purpose. So a lot of times they have a 2-parent household. Their mom is a stay-at-home mom. She cook, do all this stuff like this. She take care of the home while her dad goes to work. You got a lot of them who do that. So a lot of them just do the opposite because, again, social media. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I want to be outrageous. I want to be this and that. You know, they want to be like, oh, I don't know why. They know why. I don't know. They just acting stupid. That's all it is too. So a lot of them, they do have a two-parent household with a mom staying home and all this other stuff, and or both parents are like dentists or doctors or something like that. But they out there hoeing. You know what I mean? And as they get, like I say, old habits die hard. The older they get, the worse they get. This is what it is, man. Now they're gonna be in their 40s and 50s. Talking about they got these 100 this long list of demands when it come down to a man or what. Nah, bro, you don't get that. You don't get that. You get some of that when you was younger and in shape. You know what I mean? But now that you old and run down, nobody worried about no old woman, bro. That's what it is. They over here, like I say, making podcasts and all that stuff like that, bro. Like nobody care, bro. Nobody cares, Sheila. Nobody care, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing. But yeah, this remember that, guys. A lot of women don't have it. It don't take much. Like I say, cook, clean, you know, take care of the household. This take care of the household. That's really what that means. And sum it up, just take care of the household. That's all it is. That's all they gotta do. They don't want to do nothing loud. They look down on that. That's fine, because you're gonna find a nice little Filipino woman. You know what I mean? You're gonna find a nice little Arabic woman somewhere in a village. She gonna do that for you, no problem. You know what I mean? This is what it is. You go to Ukraine, you're gonna find you a nice you gonna find, trust me, you're gonna find some woman, she gonna hold it down, no problem. You can find your Mexican woman, a traditional Mexican woman, that's already in their DNA. They the only people in America, whether you want to claim Mexico or not, that still hold it down, you know, on that level. So yeah, you got women who gonna do it, no problem, because they was built to do that. They just, and I'll say this, all the women, you know, people who want to talk down on women, pretty sure I'm saying women who married, those same women, Maria, that probably work at the fucking bakery, she got 10 dudes that come through there every morning buying up fucking $20, $30 worth of bread, trying to bend her ass over. So no matter what you talk down on all you want, but sure, she shade. She got it going on. So, you know, don't let no woman try to degrade you or some other female because they ain't got it going on. I look better than her. It ain't about that, playboy. Like I say, Maria at the bakery, she got dozens of guys that's trying to get her on the regular. So don't get it twisted, man. She got the skills to pay the bills, as I want to say. You know what I mean? Dudes to take her out that bakery. They over here trying to negotiate with her. Listen, you ain't got to do this no more. You be yeah, that's what it is. So don't get it twisted. Don't be looking at no women just because you don't find her, you know, sexually attractive. Nah, bro. Best believe her phone be blowing up. She's got it on silent. That's all it is to it. But that's what I'm saying, guys. I mean, the video went too long, but you know how it is. I just got to throw out some examples every now and then. But remember, the average woman. Now, I'm not even saying in America. You know, we talk to guys in different countries, so you know that's a big thing. It's a worldwide problem. It's not just in America. So I'm not saying don't move, don't go, you know, overseas. I'm not saying all that, guys, but just be aware it's not all rainbows and sunshine in them other countries too. Because them brothers out there, they preaching the gospel out there as well. They having issues as well out there. So just be aware. But like I said, the average woman don't have the tools, and not saying because they don't know, they don't even want to know how to keep man. That's all. They just want to be there, and you just give them unlimited money. That's how they want to be, bro. So keep that in mind. Like I said, at the end of the day, no matter what, make sure you subscribe, share, all that other stuff like that. If you got any stories or any comments, you know, leave them down below. And no matter what, always protect your peace, your pockets, and your purpose. All right, guys.